All right, welcome back to the therapy session. Give me 1 second, because I can't see nothing on IG. All right, whatever. This retrograde is retrograding. Let's get to work. Uh-oh, it's Sheila. What's up, Sheila? And welcome on in on YouTube. So I'm doing YouTube and Instagram. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight we're gonna partially finish up. This is a commission for um it's like retrograde energy. I did a couple of portraits of her back in the day, so to speak, and she came back and she had a new addition to the family. So that's what we're doing tonight. We are christening the little girl Simone, just like her mother. So sit back, relax. Of course, we can talk up in here. You know, we can talk. But we're going to put some of the final touches on it. And we're just going to play around with it, see how it works. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you YouTuber squared away. Get my knee out your way. There we go. So, yeah. And the beautiful thing is, I got her birth date, so I was able to look up kind of cheat sheet. And how important that is nowadays, too, of having someone do your child. So you know what you're looking at. You know how to guide them properly. Or at least be aware of what's in their charts. And knowing that, I get to infuse a lot of that energy that I saw in her chart into her painting. So this will go into the subconscious mind as well. So this is the beauty of art and some of the things that I do with it. Because it makes a difference. It really does. People, you telling you your child's autistic or something, but she or he may just be extremely sensitively gifted in a certain area that just needs a little bit of guidance, you know? put it out a couple months back, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't get anybody that came through who wanted to know what their child was going through. You know what I'm saying? Or to even look at that. I'm thinking it was one of the most brilliant ideas in the world, and I got zip zilch. But there's a time and a place for everything. Maybe we're not quite there yet, or maybe we are. What do y'all think? Yeah, we're just about done this. I kind of don't want to overkill it, you know what I mean? Because it can happen. Where are my glasses? Where are my manners? Welcome on in from wherever you're at. And for those that are on IG, this is an ongoing, you're in season 2 now. This is the second season of art therapy. We've gone through a whole lot of paintings in the past 6 or so months. It's really been a joy. I met a lot of people from around the world, a lot of artists. And whatnot, but it's been quite interesting. Now, here's the tricky part. These two, because I saw what came through already. So this little powerhouse is a red moon in the Mayan astrology. She's also a Cancer. And both of them deal with the memory. So she's getting some elephant guardians up here, some elephant spirits to help infuse that, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to put a couple of elephant spirits up here. That Ganesha kind of energy, but elephants have a wonderful memory. So we're going to help this little girl remember who she is. Every time she looks at this, let me get some water. We're going to transplant. This is dirty water over here. So we need some clean water. Yeah, see. Perfect. There we go. Oh yeah, we're So how's the retrograde treating you? Are you having a lot of visits from the past? Doing a bit of a review, because this is the energy. And part of me says it's not just from this lifetime. There we go. But the world is what it is. Still dealing with our insecurities and prejudices. It's funny, I went on a job site and a job that I applied for popped back up after a couple of months. So whoever they chose over me didn't make the cut. And you could tell the reason I didn't get chosen wasn't because of my ability to draw. Obviously, that is not an issue. But it was interesting to see their response when I told them that I had already applied and done everything. And now all of a sudden they have already hired 2 other people and put me on the list. Goofy faces. They do the caricatures down here at the museum. Not the museum, at the aquarium in the zoo. You know, I applied to do caricatures for people. People who've been on the channel, you know that ain't no thing for me. I do that blindfold. Went on the interview and you could already tell that he had already made up his mind after seeing me rather than my work. It's just an interesting thing that we are in the world this far ahead and we're still dealing with stuff that just blows the mind, you know what I'm saying? It's been like that. So the solution was to start my own thing and ride that out, no matter where it took me. But in the same breath, I honestly wouldn't want to be working for people like that. It's not about the money for me, it's about the craft. You could almost sense the fear of having somebody as trained as I am in all the kind of things that I do. But no worries, right? So it takes on new meaning because I wouldn't want anybody who's gifted and talented such as myself to have to go through these things, right? So this is where stepping up and creating something where that doesn't exist comes into play. And I am very much on the cusp of finishing up a little bit of a review of my own so I can start something totally new out here that doesn't involve a system that doesn't include people because of, you know. I think that's really important. I know it's really important. So it's like, what are we doing? sitting back and letting all this stuff go on. Here they come. They're starting to fill out. And kind of have them mounted on this beautiful chair of hers. But I digress. It's time to relax and not worry about all that. So but for the people on IG, this is just a sample. If you want the, because I'm not going to save this video on IG. You can come on over to the Who-kah Lounge on YouTube. but I appreciate it. All right, we're at the halfway mark already. This is a paste. too big. Now let's go over the next. That's what I'm looking for. Bang, bang, bang. So we're going to use a brush marker for the fine details, like the antennas. bit with the eyes. There we go. I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Just doing my due diligence for the day. And letting the cards fall where they may. How about yourself? I am like one color away off of that. What do I have that I could put in there? Ooh. Well, purple elephants aren't quite the norm. We'll see what happens. Just a dab. Just a dab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there myself. I got 15 minutes left on the session, so we're not going to be here too long. I just wanted to give folks on IG a little taste of what happens on YouTube and keep it pushing. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing the bulk of my work. IG has become a little convoluted for me, to say the least. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while after this and try other places. Yeah, these will be baby elephants, right? We'll give them little tusks so they can grow up with her. Yeah, it's about like Facebook was, and like even before then, what do we have, like Black Planet and shit like that? What was the other shit we had? And MySpace. Works for me. Nah, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning, it was really good. I met a lot of great people on there. Couple scammers too, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. I'll never forget that. Somebody sent me like $3,000 in counterfeit whatchamacallits from another country or some shit. Wanted me to cash them bitches. I was like, yeah, nah. It's like the game don't change, just the players. Like my man said. But I do miss that element of creating my own space though. Putting whatever you want in there. If they did something like that now, that would be crazy. Where you could design a page. Yeah, that's when people got wise to the game. They could hide behind the screens. Used a picture of this model, said she was in Africa. They couldn't get the they were the travelers checks or whatever. Could do all this other fly shit, but said, yo, can you cash these for me? And then the address came from California when I got them in the mail. So I called the people up. I was like, look, this is what's going on. Yeah, that's good right there. We'll find another color to kind of bring them out. It's funny. I think brown will do it actually. Yeah, some brown. How about that? But I'm sitting here in this retrograde energy, just looking back at everything, thinking how crazy and magical life is at the same time. And all the little adventures and the big ones. But I'm grateful to be able to still be here doing my work and living a better life. Mm-hmm. What does that say? Shout to be hire me without an interview. Try to get me catch 2000 that shit. Yeah, it was wild back then. It was definitely on it. Thank you. I like to think it's a reflection of what I've done on the inside. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. Anybody gonna ask you how much money you made when you get up there, you know? I'm gonna bring the hand out some more. Let's see if this brown is gonna bail me out again. A little bit better. Like I can see these fingers. There they go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Every day, moment to moment. I am by no means in a rush to get there and have that conversation. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be scared to have it. Hmm. I don't know, this might change a little bit tomorrow. Well, we are at the 56-minute mark. We got 4 more minutes of airtime, so to speak. Keep it consistent. This is still brand new territory. I usually don't let nobody in the vaults or in the batting cage, so to speak, while I'm doing my thing, but I can't do things the same anymore. We'll find something else to put there. It's a piece of jewelry. But if you tuned in for the episode, I hope you had a good time. And if you're not already, I hope you feel inspired to dive into your craft and just enjoy yourself. So with these last few strokes, I'll bid you all a beautiful evening wherever you are. And know that we will be back. Maybe to finish this or another piece. But I was getting a lot of feedback off of the illustration one. So we would do a little bit more illustration in the sessions to come. But yeah. So that's what that's looking like so far. It looks better on this phone. I should have did this phone right here on YouTube. The YouTube one doesn't quite have the same. So maybe I'll upload it different. But enjoy your evening. Have a great night. And I'll talk to y'all later.